I remember when Swamiji asked us to serve Ananda in Sacramento, and we moved down to there and into an already existing ashram, 5 bedrooms. And everything, you know how it happens with change, one thing moves and everything changes. So there were people going out and people going in, and there was a whole new, almost entirely new grouping of people when we arrived there. And I was looking around at everything kind of somewhat in shock. I mean, just the transition, right? And but just kind of sizing up my environment and you know, how we were going to go about just sharing with people, being with people. And oftentimes, certainly in the beginning, most times, people very new to these teachings, very new to the spiritual life. And we're trying to be of some kind of help and teach people, if they're interested, how to meditate and whatnot. And I looked around and I said, okay, Ananda, we've got to not talk organic food, compost. We got to just leave all that stuff out and just focus on, you know, let's try to get people to come to meditation in the morning. And that's what we did. I mean, we just tried to really go to the essence, and all these other things are good and significant and can even facilitate a relative ease or transition into a yogic life, you know, whole foods, harmonious foods, this kind of thing, being vegetarian. We were, you know, we'd go out to dinner so much, lunch with people, just to be with them socially. And by way of introduction, I guess, to the waiter or waitress, I found myself in the beginning saying, we're all vegetarian, you know, okay, now we're going to order. And I realized, you know, I was doing a real discourtesy to these people. These people weren't vegetarian. They certainly weren't all vegetarian. They weren't interested in vegetarianism. And I had just told them we were eating vegetarian. I thought, oh no, here we go again. You know, and just back up. When people, you know, trying to work with it and becoming vegetarian, I remember we had the cookbook came out then, and what was it? Simply Vegetarian. So that was like the Bible, you know, for people to learn how to cook vegetarian. For a week, practically all we had was pasta salad. They found out we liked it. It was at every meal. Then they found out we liked tabbouleh, and then it was tabbouleh at every meal. I mean, it was so sweet, really. They were trying to please and get behind the program and become familiar with, you know, vegetarian foods. But you know, Master said it doesn't work for everybody. You have to look at your own body, look at your own health, and if your health is going to be compromised in that kind of way, well then to heck with it. It's not the most important thing in the spiritual life. Do the best you can. It's certainly harmonious to a yogic lifestyle, but be real. Be real. And Yogananda, the word he used was proper Etarianism. You know, do the right thing for you. Figure it out, go within, do what you need to do, and then forget it. It's not the biggest thing unless it's really holding up your health.